CPIT is committed to ensuring successful graduate outcomes through innovative learning and teaching approaches. The use of learning technologies will be fundamental to meeting these challenges. There are many exciting initiatives taking place across the Institute, providing a new context for learning and teaching.
Welcome everybody. My name is Steve Tomset and I'm your tutor here for this class that we're doing in thermodynamics. This year I've gone to a flipped classroom. So this involves moving my lecture material through into videos that they watch at home. The reason for these is typically within classes you'll give your example up on the screen, and what will happen is half the class will get it the first time and half won't, and you end up having to go really slowly in order to try and get it so that everyone can get to a point that they can follow each step. So what we're doing in the new system is that we record the lecture sessions onto this medium and we enable you to view that at night time. So before you come to class, you would watch maybe 3 or 4 segments of video, 5 to 10 minutes long, which have all of the notes and examples and all the theories in them. So we're going to switch time that you used to spend at home on this end, and we're going to transfer that to a passive part where you sit and watch videos at home. So what that leaves us now is my entire class time during the day is now free for you to work on problems and to get access to me. The advantages I find are that I can now concentrate more on my students and how they're actually learning. In the typical classes I would have another hour and a half extra time that I didn't have before that I can monitor how they're going.
Interactive learning technologies are allowing tutors to use their class time more efficiently and to bring learning into a world that is relevant to today's student.
The generations that we have now are much more into instant information. They've all got their cell phones, they've all been used to Facebook and those things. So they're after instant information, ready answers, resources that are available all the time. This new style provides all that information for them. This is my Moodle page for my Strength of Materials class. In here I put all of my links to my recorded videos, links to YouTube, and basically this becomes my whole resource. So the students will work their way down here in order. So this point here is a movable marker which I shift down to show the students where they should be up to on a particular day. The process of making these is relatively simple. We're using software which is available on the network here at CPIT. If you want to go down this line, the best advice is that you pick on something small. So pick on one topic and turn that into a flipped classroom.
Hi, my name is Katrina Fisher and I am a member of the Restaurant Wine and Bar team at the School of Food and Hospitality. We have produced a set of video demonstrations for students to access via Moodle.
Along with videos, Katrina's Moodle page contains a glossary of terms and a series of interactive quizzes to support students' learning.
Students can either view them at home via their personal computer, an iPad, their iPhone. They can also be shown in class as a digital resource.
The key to engaging students through video is to keep the content simple and to the point.
The students have been responding quite well. I've been observing them as I've been putting them on in class, and I'm really happy to see that everyone has had their eyes glued to the screen, for one thing. And I had a student the other day, a young boy, said, "Oh, can we watch that again once it finished?" And I thought, oh, that's exactly what I want, is for you to watch it again, and one more time if you like. It helps them get through it, and hopefully, you know, because I try and make them pretty and inspirational and sort of dynamic and cool, and so they're not going to fall asleep watching it, and it's not going to be an effort to watch. So hopefully they'll put it on and it'll grab them and they'll go, oh yeah, and it's not too many words to read.
Katrina's videos have helped students who may have missed a class, but they are also being used in class to assist students to adapt this resource to their individual learning needs.
So MJ was having some difficulty with tamping, so she needed to see the demonstration repeated. So she managed to see that she needed to keep her arm straighter. But I think MJ, just through that demonstration before, I think she finally got it damning right.
These initiatives have shown the benefits of incorporating technology-enhanced learning.
Gosh, gone are the days where you'd go and photocopy a book and give the page out, you know? It's like, well, I hope they're gone.
Because technology-enhanced learning encompasses so many possibilities, tutors can tailor solutions to fit their specific requirements and ensure their students learn in a way that prepares them for the workplace.
Out in the world of healthcare, technology is evolving really rapidly, and our students need to be really connected with that and know how it works. Learning technologies now are just going ahead in leaps, and they are becoming incredibly important, both out in the clinical areas and here, where students are learning to be a practitioner. One of the key things about our curriculum is that we're developing critical thinking for clinical decision making. A lot of what we use our online learning for actually lets students practice that thinking and become really critical thinkers. We have a particular focus on having blended learning here, so people aren't always on the campus and they can be in more distant places. So we use Adobe Connect a lot for that, to actually have a virtual classroom. So students have a choice then. If you want to come in and sit there and interact in that lecture, you can. If you want to listen to it later, you can, or at another time. Or often what we find, people who actually come to the lectures listen to them again later as well. The potential that multimedia has to actually bring things alive is huge. For us, it allows interactivity. That means that when they need something, they can go and learn about it. And they can learn about it in the way that's most relevant and makes the learning most effective for them. Because you can put up a video of a skill there and they can actually watch it and watch it again if they need it and watch it again. Our PowerPoints, we'll just do things like we'll put voiceovers onto them because that brings it alive. They're not just staring at a piece of information. And I think that's more engaging for the students. And it invites them in, and they all seem to respond very well to that invitation of actually taking it very seriously what they're doing and applying themselves very diligently to that. They know that they need to learn these things because there's a very real outcome at the end of it. It's not just that you can be very clever with your phone. It's that actually you can use your phone to do something that really helps you learn. There's always been early adopters, but you have to get past that to have really sound systems and people engaged with it throughout the organisation.
CPIT's Technology-Enhanced Learning Strategy provides a framework for us to move forward as an institute. It provides rich on-campus and online environments that promote active learning approaches.
CPIT is investing heavily in the use of technology-enhanced learning. We already have tools in place such as Moodle, Adobe Connect and Mahara, the e-portfolio, and we're now taking on board tools such as Equella, which is our learning object repository, and Echo 360, which is a lecture capture tool, which we'll be piloting over the next 12 months. CPIT also has good support for technology-enhanced learning in place throughout the institution. We have the Centre for Educational Development, we have the Learning Technology Unit, and also the library staff can also provide support for staff using learning technologies. So if you're interested in actually making better use of learning technologies in your teaching and learning, then please do come along, talk to staff in the Centre for Educational Development or the Learning Technology Unit, and we can talk to you about what tools are available that we have now, how you can actually use them in your teaching and learning, and how they will benefit you and your students.